Top Hamas terrorists killed by the Israel forces with the constant precision-based bombardments that are on. What are the information that we have latest coming in? Israel has killed the deputy commander of a Hamas group. This was the 3 Hamas battalion leaders who've been killed in the IDF attacks. The names are, as we are being told, Abdul Rahman, deputy commander of the Nusrat battalion, participated in the murderous raid on Kibbutz Be'eri. Khalil Mehjaj, deputy commander of the Shati battalion, and Khalil Tetari, deputy commander of the Sheikh Ridwan battalion. These are 3 commanders of the Hamas that Israel is claiming that the defense forces have been able to neutralize. And this is, remember, constantly with the vow that Israel has taken that Hamas will be eliminated. And while most of the top leadership, though based in Qatar, but many of its hideouts of the terror group are actually in the Gaza Strip itself, and that's where the bombardments have been on. So that's a big news coming in. Remember, 20 days since that brutal massacre that took place on 7th October. Ever since, it's been bombardments one after another, whether in Israel or in Gaza, with the rockets that are fired from the Hamas in Gaza Strip, and from Israel, the bombardments in Gaza, which has led to, apart from eliminating those parts of Hamas hideouts, but because they are in civilian neighborhoods, there have been massive civilian casualties too. That is one of the reasons that's being said that a humanitarian crisis is looming, with the aid that is not reaching in time. Ashutosh Mishra joins me on the phone line for the latest on this. Ashutosh, so clearly Israel, in fact, daily claiming that they one by one they are able to eliminate some of the Hamas leaders, and all of them are in Gaza in different areas. But it's very likely that they set this up in civilian neighborhoods too.
Well, there is always a collateral damage and casualty. As Israel always says that they are doing the precision strike inside the Gaza territory and eliminating one after another the Hamas leadership who are responsible for the 7th March attack on Israel and its civilians. And besides this, the killing of 3 senior leaders of the Hamas group who were also into the orchestrating and designing this entire attack on Israel, there have been also major development when there was certain elements from the Hamas terrorists who were found exiting tunnel on the Gaza coast, attempting to infiltrate southern Israel via sea. In fact, the terrorists were thwarted and the tunnel was totally struck, in addition to the weapons warehouse used by the terrorists in Gaza. So clearly, at this moment where we see the Israel still waiting for the political clearance to enter the Gaza Strip by foot with this army, its precision strike and marking one in each terrorist from the Hamas group continues, including thwarting out their infiltration attempt via the Mediterranean coast to the southern part of Israel.
All right, Ashutosh, also tell us, because you've reported now from Israel and from the border areas as well, all that you saw that happened on 7th October until now, do we see this clearly escalating, that Israel is not going to back down at all, at least till its people, the hostages, are released?
Absolutely not. In fact, there are back channel talks via different countries routes taking place, and that's exactly we see one after another. Very few number of the hostages are being released by the Hamas group. But subsequently, we do not see any de-escalation from Israel because the kind of terror attack it has seen on its civilian inside the territory, Israel is not ready to back down. Whereas when there is reactions coming from Lebanon, in fact, one rocket was also launched from Syria towards Israel yesterday, and the IDF fighter jet even struck the military infrastructure and mortar launchers belonging to the Syrian army. So clearly, the southern coast, the northern coast, Israel is not ready to back off. In fact, anywhere there are rockets coming in or the terror attacks taking place, it is aggressively using its fighter jets to destroy all the source of the attacks that is coming from all across the border areas.
Ashutosh Mishra tracking all the latest on the Israel-Hamas war.